So I made chicken Alfredo with broccoli and olives that I needed to use up from the refrigerator. And then we had some eggs left over from making the potato salad yesterday, so I'm going to sprinkle those on top. And a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And then we're going to have fruit salad and cake for dessert.
And this is dessert. Leftover cake from 4th of July and fruit salad that Leila assembled today. Okay, so far this morning, you can't see it because I put it at the bottom, but we had fruit salad last night for dessert. There's some left over. So there's some of it there with yogurt and cereal. That's what I'm having. Preston's gonna eat the rest of the cantaloupe and have, I think did you finish that box of cereal?
Yes,
okay, he finished that box of cereal. I'm not sure what Kate's gonna have. And Leila usually doesn't eat breakfast. Sometimes she does. But that is breakfast this morning.
1 o'clock.
So this is what we're having for lunch. We're all having something a little bit different. Dad's having his King Ranch casserole that Mom made. Leftovers. And me and Mom are both having leftover potato salad. And I'm having a sandwich and an orange, and Mom's having a sandwich and a hot dog.
We don't have any mustard. I mean, we don't have any mayonnaise, so we're just having mustard, salami, and a piece of sliced cheese. This hot dog was left over from 4th of July. I only ate one of mine.
And then we're gonna have some cucumbers, homegrown cucumbers from the garden with it. And that's lunch. But
So it is 1:30 in the afternoon. So we kind of missed our pizza this weekend. So we had a little family discussion and decided we were going to have buffalo wing pizza. Because I have the chicken that you guys saw in my last video. I used some of it yesterday for the refrigerator pasta dish that y'all saw, and so that's going to go on the pizza. Haven't quite decided what else is going to go on the pizza, but right now I need to get started on the pizza dough. So y'all know what it is. This is the recipe I always use, the bowl I always use with the lid. I'm going to start the pizza dough. So I'm using the same book, which I recommend, Passion for Baking by Marcy Goldman. I'm trying this classic white bread, and I've never tried this before. But I have 2 of those big sandwich loaf pans. They're like Pullman style loaf pans, if you're familiar with that, but they don't have a lid. So I thought I would try this, and I don't want to mix it. I just got finished doing the pizza dough, and so I thought, I've never tried my bread maker for making the dough, but there's a setting for it. So it says it's going to take 1 hour and 23 minutes. We'll see. And then I'm leaving it open because I put 4 cups of flour in here, but I know it's going to need more. So I have my flour sack in here. I have my cup measure right there. And I am going to probably go sit down, but I'll come in here every so often and check it.
all right.
Ready?
Ready?
Ready. And what do you like to say?
Homemade, better than stone made.
So the pizza dough has been stretched. There's one of them. The other 2 are in there. So I have a little bit of cream cheese left from, I think, Mark's birthday cake. And then we also been using a little bit here and there and on bagels, and then also in the omelet that we made. So I'm gonna go ahead and melt this and then use that as my base, along with maybe like a little bit of ranch. But I'm gonna get this in the microwave and melt it and then spread it out on the pizza bottoms. And Preston grated the rest of the huge block of mozzarella cheese, and that might not be enough, but that's what we'll start with. And now he's grating some sharp cheddar cheese. So I melted this in the microwave. I'm gonna add a little bit of this to it, spread it over that. And then this, I got at the Dollar Tree, and we haven't used all of it. We have just a little less than half. So when Preston is done grating the cheese, looks like he's done. Did you grate the whole?
Mm-hmm. Well, we can not use some of it.
Okay. He's gonna cut this up for me. And then we're gonna probably spread this on it. We might end up cooking that, but we'll see. We'll deal with that when we get to it. So yeah, I'm just, this is one yellow onion and some garlic, and I just want to brown it up to put on top of the pizza. I think I'm also going to chop up some scallions, as the northerners like to call it, and green onions, as Texans like to call it, or scallions. Wherever you're from, you know what I'm talking about. So my bread, this bread thing, I don't know if I just wasn't patient enough, but oh Lord, look at the size of that bread. That loaf pan is already greased and floured. This was a lot of dough to put in that bread maker, so I got a little impatient. I didn't know what was happening. I took it out. I finished kneading it myself. Now this needs to be punched down and put in there, and that's why the timer's on. Thank you. Timer has 3 more minutes. I could do it now. This is what the pizzas look like. With the 2 kinds of cheese, actually 3 kinds with the cream cheese, the mozzarella, and the sharp cheddar. Preston cut up the chicken. I don't know if we showed you that or not.
We didn't.
But it was, I think I showed you the amount of chicken. We poured, I don't know, a quarter of that bottle of wing sauce onto the chicken after Preston cut it up. And I think I'm going to call that done. Stir it around, put the cheese down, put the chicken on the pizza, and I just preheated the oven. I need to put this on the pizzas, this on the pizzas. Need to pay attention to when I'm filming. Preston's washing up the dishes. This is the state of my kitchen.
Not half bad.
That's the state of my dining room table. It'll all get cleaned up. Preston, you want to come punch down this dough for the second time today? Mm-hmm. Now this is the bread dough. No, you do it.
Ready?
Ready. Ooh. Ah, this is a beast. I'm just laying it in here. I don't know. I'm gonna hope for the best. I think it needs to rise again.
We'll have to check the recipe on that.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a damp towel over it. Give it another rise. And then we will have some sandwich bread. Bread is under there, it's rising. The pizza has come out of the oven. Looks delicious. 2 of them have come out of the oven. So, what time is it?
It is 5:12.
Ready to eat?
I'm ready to eat.
Okay. So this is my plate. I put a little bit of ranch, a little more wing sauce, some green onions, and we're gonna watch Somebody Feed Phil. We started watching Chicago. We're gonna finish it, and we're gonna eat. This big old bad boy is about to go in the oven. Good morning. It is Tuesday. It's 9:40, and I have some potatoes left over from July the 4th. So I'm gonna make potatoes. I have some cheese left over from yesterday. I could have put it all on the pizza, but I saved some. And then after I pan fry those potatoes a little bit, I'm gonna throw in some eggs, and then we're gonna have some bread. That's what's for breakfast. So I'm gonna cut into this loaf of bread. It's kind of hard to do with my eyesight to keep things even. I'm gonna do as best as I can do. And then we'll put these in the toaster oven. Put a little butter on them. Looks pretty good. What do you think?
I think it looks great.
So this is breakfast. I'll move it over here better in the light. So I processed the watermelon rind. So I have a bag of it here. I'm gonna put this in the freezer. Sometimes I save my watermelon rinds for like stir fry. Like if you don't have any, if you need an extra vegetable, you can just reach in and grab this. I also made like a sugar, vinegar, and chili brine. And I cut, as you can see, I cut long strips. And these are just like spaghetti jars that I've saved, and pickle jar. And you can see the little brown things floating in there. That is chili. So hopefully, I'm just gonna let these cool, and then I'm put them in the refrigerator. And I got this recipe from the internet. I am going to use this one. So wish me luck. So I just made this mayo. I chose this recipe because it said the lemon juice was optional. I don't have lemon juice. Turned out pretty good. The boys helped me. And Preston literally thinks, in this instance,
Homemade's better than stone-made. I think we should write that on the side. What do you think? Homemade's better than stone-made. Have a big old label.
okay, I have to find my labels, my jar labels.
That would be cool.
So Preston cut up one of those little tomatoes. So we're gonna have a homemade piece of bread with homemade mayo and a homegrown tomato. So Mark is making dinner tonight. He started the Spanish rice. Now he's cutting up vegetables. So I'm assuming he's gonna get the Spanish rice going and then do the meat. And the pico.
All done. I just need to add the lime.
Oh.
This season.
Is the cilantro still good?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna cut up some more cilantro for the rice and use some of the lime.
So it's 5:30. Mark has been slaving away in the kitchen. Did you need cheese grated?
No, I'm gonna use what's left over.
Oh, okay. So he made the taco meat. Wow. What do you do with the extra brine?
I put it in my cup and I'm gonna drink it.
That's a lot of, okay. Anyway, yep, he made the
So sorry.
made the rice, made the meat. Now he made all the fixins, and we're gonna eat tacos in a minute. Alright, so this is what Taco Tuesday looks like. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
This is cake, the Jello cake, Jello poke cake with strawberries. And everybody but me is getting humongous pieces because I don't know how long this Cool Whip will last like this in the refrigerator. There's only one piece left, so it's about 8:30. Everyone wanted tea but Mark, so we're gonna have cake and tea. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, so I am just gonna make everybody a piece of cinnamon sugar toast to start, just because it sounds good, and then I'm not sure what we're gonna have like for actual breakfast, but we're already having our coffee. This is my second cup. I'm already having my coffee.
I had my second cup.
It's almost 2 o'clock and I made my son some lunch.
Ooh, this looks
That's
so
apples, peanut butter, just a few mini chocolate chips, grilled cheese, and ham with the homemade bread, homemade mayo. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut mine up. So it's 5:33 and it's Wednesday night, and Mark is gonna grill. And a friend of ours gave us some deer steak, and then they had it processed and they gave us deer sausage. This it's supposed to be white patty pan sausage, but I mean squash, but I honestly think it cross-pollinated with the zucchini plant that's there, because some of them are turning out green. So Mark put these on skewers and he's going to grill those, and then Preston's helping him. And then we have we've just been picking okra every day.
Okay, so this is the finished product. We sauteed the okra. So we're about to see how it tastes. I just added butter and salt and pepper to the potatoes. So that's pretty much it. It was really easy, and I want to grill more, and we had these items to grill, and so that is dinner.
So we just got home, I think it's around 6 o'clock, and I don't know if we showed you what we ate for breakfast. I had toast. We all had toast. Preston had cereal. I don't know if Kate had anything. And then she went to work today, and we had to so she took a lunch, and then we had to take Preston to a doctor's appointment. So we decided that we would get something in town to eat. So that's what we did. It was relatively inexpensive, so I'm not going to consider that part of our food budget. We had already planned to do that, so after we took Preston to his appointment, we went school shopping. So tonight, since we just got home, nobody feels like cooking, and I'm just watching Preston take things out of the bags because we just walked in the door. We're probably gonna eat leftovers, and so it's 10:30. We're just gonna have like brunch. So we finished this oatmeal. There was just a little over 3 cups left. I cut up 4 apples because we need to eat them. So Preston, I want you to stir those in for me and grab the rest of those apples. So everybody has oatmeal. This is apple, cinnamon, walnut oatmeal. And then what I usually do is, there's butter under there too. Pour some milk on top. So I'm going to pour milk on top of everybody's but mine, and then I'm going to pour almond milk on top of mine. So this is brunch. It's 2:22. The boys were outside doing yard work. I've been inside doing chores, laundry and such. This is my lunch. This is the last of the homemade bread. This is the potato salad from 4th of July. That's Preston's plate, and that's Mark's plate. And then we're gonna have a popsicle for dessert. I'll show you that. So we're gonna have these pineapple smoothies I made.
Ooh, thanks, Mom.
I don't know
I'll
when.
pull them out for you.
I've already pulled them out. Just grab one.
Thanks, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, babe.
Tonight we're having taco soup for dinner.
Leftover rice. I don't think I'm gonna use all that rice. And chicken. I'm gonna use all the chicken. I may grab a little bit more out of the freezer. What do you think? Is that enough?
Oh, that's plenty.
I'm going to use this can of San Marzano style garlic and crushed red pepper, whole peeled tomatoes, and some hominy, and whatever else I find to throw in there. It's about 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna get this on, get my apron on, get this on the stove. This is how the taco soup turned out. I put the ingredients that you saw. The only thing I added extra was taco seasoning. So I could add a little extra water because it's a little bit thick. And if there's not enough for all 4 bowls, I'll add just a little bit of extra water, but I think it'll be fine. So it's 10:38 on Saturday morning, and we need to use some of these strawberries we bought. So Mark is making him and the kids yogurt bowls. And this is how I keep my berries from getting moldy. And yes, you can replace the paper towels. If you're zero waste, you don't have to use paper towels. You can use cloth. So I'm not quite hungry yet. So it's 12:38 on Saturday afternoon. I'm getting hungry. I did not eat breakfast. So this is the leftover Spanish rice. Not all of it. There's still some left. Right there. And I'm going to get my favorite salsa, and I'm going to put some salsa on it, and this is going to be my lunch. Hi friends, so it's Saturday night and I'm starting to make dinner. It was 5:30 last time I checked, so I think it's about 5:45, 6 o'clock. So the last thing you saw me eat was a bowl of rice. I was still hungry, so I ate an orange, and I was still hungry after that, so I ate some pretzels that we got from the Dollar Tree maybe like a month ago for 50 cents. And then, Preston, what'd you have for lunch?
For lunch, I had pretzels, a sandwich, and an apple.
And your dad had ramen and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? And then he also had corn nuts. There's Cora. Hi, baby. We have 2 animals that are infirm now. So I am making breakfast for dinner, and Preston helped me with the potatoes. He peeled the potatoes, I cut them up, put them in there. We're gonna have pan-fried potatoes, and then I made some biscuits. I don't have biscuit mix, y'all. I'm gonna sneeze. So I'm making these biscuits right here, baking powder biscuits from the Taste of Home baking book. And I have never made these biscuits before, So we'll see how they turn out. And there's a chapter on biscuits and scones, and it shows how to make and shape your biscuits, secrets for successful biscuits and scones, but it doesn't say where to put them in your oven, like what rack to put them in. So I have a feeling that they're on the wrong rack, so I'm going to move that rack to the very center. But I don't know if I should open the oven door at this point. But I don't want the bottoms to be brown. I'm not sure what to do. So while I'm waiting for my biscuits to bake and my potatoes to get a little softer, I thought I would give you guys a tour of my refrigerator and show you what it looks like. We did not go shopping this week for groceries. My husband stopped at the store and got some milk and some creamer, and I think that was it. So that was probably like $7 or $8. Okay, so I think there's 2 more slices of buffalo ranch pizza. There's a little bit of rice. There's some strawberries left. Those are breadcrumbs right there. That's yogurt. That's mayo, homemade mayo. The dips. Some vegetable shortening. That's grape juice. That's milk. These are the watermelon rinds. This is milk spray for the zucchini plant. We still have at least 2 full things of eggs and a little bit more. We have tomatoes, cantaloupe, watermelon, grapes. These are all waters. We just fill up the tonic waters and put them in here because it's so hot outside. We have a big thing of mozzarella, a little bit of pepperoni left, not enough for 3 pizzas. We have Monterey Jack cheese, a little bit of lunch meat, a little bit of cheddar cheese, a little bit of salami, sliced cheese, some onions. I don't even know if this is good anymore. This is orange rind. And then we have some hamburger buns, some corn tortillas. We have some corn tortillas and some flour tortillas. And my biscuits are officially done now. Okay, so biscuits are done. Potatoes are getting done. I took the lid off. Now I'm just trying to brown them up on a lot of the sides. So I was showing you my refrigerator. So in the bottom here, I have all these cucumbers are from my garden, and I need to start using them because that's just frost. Because like this one's getting wrinkly. So I need to use them before I can't use them. I was gonna make hummus today, but I have had horrible allergies all day. I have a big thing of carrots. I have a squash from our garden. Something started munching on right there. I have some aloe leaves, in case somebody gets too much sun. I have some okra from the garden. Oh, these cucumbers are from my garden, by the way. I have some celery, cilantro, more okra, more cucumbers, bell pepper. Then on my door, you see I have milk. Those are pickled beets. This is the milk that I drink that I got from the Dollar Tree. But I don't drink it always, but I'm drinking it now. Mark's creamer, dill pickles, orange juice. These are just condiments. Big thing of garlic. And then I'll show you. I kind of have like a food storage room where I've been putting all of my, like if I have some extra money, or if there's like a good deal at like Dollar Tree or something's on clearance, I will put it in my food room. Well, I don't have a food room. I have like a food, 2 shelves dedicated to food. So up here is like baking stuff. Those are my cacao nibs, like snacks. This is a cake in a mug. That's my popcorn. These are the almonds that we got from Ollie's, just regular. Those are the cocoa ones. This is my baking rack, my baking area. These are some Starlight mints that I usually put out. These are my canned goods and my like jelly, condiments, canned goods, the things that I got at the Dollar Tree. This is like, my mom gave us some, I guess she stocked up on elbow macaroni and gave to us. Don't know why, but she did. So we have rice, beans, this is flour, jambalaya, that is cornbread, this is the gluten-free mix from the store. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Powdered milk, potatoes, sugar that goes in that canister right there. A big thing of hot chocolate that I got last year at Sam's. Still haven't drank it all because it was a really mild winter. An extra thing of oil. That's kind of what I'm working with right now. Like I said, yesterday I was really tired. I don't know why. Today I'm having, it must be some sort of allergy, because today I'm like allergy attack all day long. I've been feeling tired, so haven't got a whole lot done today. Not doing pizzas tonight because I did pizza on Monday, so yep. I am going to get the potatoes out, get the eggs cracked, whip them up, and then we're gonna have dinner. So this is dinner Saturday night. Fried potatoes, scrambled eggs, biscuits with butter, and then jelly. You have strawberry, it hasn't been opened, and then some grape.